Hello! How is everybody? I hope that you're having a grand old time today. Welcome, Obi-Wan Pez. Yes, space. Hello, Puddleglum. It's good to see you. Hi, Shadows of Life. Detective Zen. It is great to see you. I know. Why are you all looking at me like that? Did something happen? I'm just saying hellos. Why are you... Don't get offended. Excellent prank. Hello, Elixir. Oh no, we've reached pearl clutching. Oh boy. My life continues to be a ball of stress. Only because deadline is getting closer, and every time I pick up these documents that I have to write by Friday, my brain decides that I'm doing them all wrong, and my brain... It has been like Sisyphean trying to pull additional sentences out and make them feel like they fit. I do feel like what I was trying to work on today, I would write something and it made sense in the moment, but like I had 7 versions of a sentence in my head, and the one that ended up on the document, when I went back to read through it later, I was like, wait a minute, did I lose the plot? Did I digress? Does that even belong there? So I will get it done and it will be sufficient. I'm just... I just have to get through this week and have something to turn in. 3 separate times in your dreams last night where you felt really cold, got a blanket in your dream, but was still cold. And you woke up with no blanket on you. Oh, that is so sad. It's a whole writer mood. Yeah. And the thing is, I know that this is what happens when I try to write something. When I would do like a big paper in college, it was always like this. And yeah, I'll get something. Lord Portico, hello. Tenure. We're gonna try. I had another person tell me today that I really don't have anything to worry about. But if I don't actually turn in documents and they don't follow the guidelines, then I think I do. So by 5 p.m. Friday, I have to have turned them in. So that's my time frame to finish them at this point. I've been working on them for months. I know what's supposed to go in them. I know it's just a matter of... It's a matter of trying to balance sounding like I know what I'm talking about with writing for an audience that may have absolutely no idea what I'm writing about. So I can't go overly technical because then I have to explain things. But I also need to not sound like a 5th grader. So it's tone more than anything that I have been struggling with in trying to write sentences. Because I'm like, if I say this, is it too simplistic? If I say this, does it sound pretentious? Like, yee. Which means, of course, I worry, yes. Comment is about as useful as don't look down. In good news, I cleaned up my kitchen enough to make real food for dinner, Mexican rice. I'm not certain what Mexican rice is, but congratulations on a clean kitchen. Or at least a partially clean kitchen. Sisyphus is the perfect analogy for trying to write through a block. Yes. And I have a deadline, and usually the deadline would help. The deadline is keeping me focused on it, but it's not helping with the block. I own a painting called Sisyphus that was painted by a family friend. Surprisingly, it's a giant rock balancing on the top of a hill. I suppose that would mean Sisyphus succeeded. Because if you can get the rock to the top of the hill and get it to balance there, you're done. Looking for names for nobility when most of them are already used. Pretentious was the default mood. Okay, but I will say you're not wrong necessarily. And yet, as much as I probably could go pretentious, I probably could use the $20 college words. I want to make sure I'm understood and I'm used to communicating with the general public. And I'm writing about how I communicate with the general public. So I feel like it would be more appropriate to write less $20 college words and more clear intent. It's just the deans and tenured faculty. The rest of us are supplicants and sacrifices. A recipe from your very white Midwest childhood, which consists of canned tomatoes with green chilies, corn, beans, ground turkey, rice, taco seasoning, and cilantro, and cheese. Some of those things I like. I would say my family had similar recipes. My family is also Midwestern white. I don't like hot tomatoes, so I wouldn't want the tomatoes. I don't like beans, so I wouldn't want the beans. And I don't like taco seasoning. And I'm not certain why. Philip thinks it's I don't know, one of the spices that starts with a C, cumin or coriander or something in it, that he thinks it's that, but it's not no, I think I think it's cumin. I was gonna say coriander. I don't know. I was gonna say cilantro, but I like cilantro. So cumin, I think, is the right one. Yeah, it's got to be the cumin then that I don't really care for. It's also like, I like anchovies, but I don't like Caesar dressing. And Caesar dressing is very anchovy forward, but I don't like Caesar dressing. So, I don't know. Yeah, coriander and cilantro are one's a seed and one's a leaf, but they're the same plant. Also, like, nutmeg and mace are two different spices that come from the same plant. One is the inner part of I think it's the seed or the nut or whatever. I think it's a seed technically, and one is the husk. Nutmeg is the seed part and mace is the husk. Could be chili powder, but that would be unusual. Yeah, I don't think it's the chili powder. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. I just know what I like and what I don't like. And so I try to avoid the things I don't like. Did anyone else hear Sweeney Todd when you hear coriander? Yes, every time. Every single time I hear Mrs. Lovett. Or no, not Sweeney Todd. Sorry. Into the Woods. I hear Into the Woods. It's the witch from Into the Woods that I hear. But unless it's, I don't know. And now I'm confused. I'm trying to think. I hear careful with your coriander every time I say the word coriander, but now I'm not certain which song that's from. Is that Sweeney Todd? parsley, peppers, cabbages, and celery, asparagus, and watercress, and fiddle ferns, and lettuce. It's gotta be Sweeney Todd. Okay. Coriander was also the name of the horse from Acquisitions Inc., the C-Team. I've seen part of that. I probably met the horse, but I don't remember the horse. I hear Sweeney Todd inside my head all the time. Not the musical. The character. Is that bad? Well... Depends. Probably. I know someone named Corey. You know someone named Coriander. That's... It seems like a good name. I mean, if sentence. Celebrities name their kids things like Apple or whatever that thing was that started with an X that the bird site killer named his son. I think I read the other day that his child had filed for an official name change. Know of someone. Got it. Barely a horse. Yeah. I did send a social media note about, hey, I'm going live, but only on Blue Sky today. I didn't have the energy to do more than one, and I wasn't going to put it on the dead bird. Zoriander. That's not a bad name. Zoriander. But I don't think Elon counts as people for the purposes of people name things. You're probably right. I'm not going to say too much about it, but you may have seen there was a celebrity death today. And it's kind of sad. I don't know that I definitely watched Pee-wee's Playhouse. And I know I watched Pee-wee's Big Adventure. But Paul Reubens was never really just Pee Wee Herman to me, mostly because the thing I watched the most as a kid that had Paul Reubens in it was Midnight Madness, which was, I think I forget which label they put it out under. It was a Disney movie, but it was a live action, not an animated. And so it went out after under a different label, whatever their live action label was at the time. It was the first movie that Michael J. Fox was in the first movie. He had been in like a serialized television show in Canada before that, but it was like his first work in the US. And Paul Reubens was in it and had not like a major part, but like at one point in the movie they go to an arcade and Paul Reubens was like a worker at the arcade who, if you needed quarters, he would come over and give you quarters, but he was dressed as like a cowboy and the quarters came out of like a gun that he pulled out of his holster. And for some reason, that to me is the performance I think of when I think of Paul Reubens. He was also the spleen from Mystery Men. Yes, Moobot, it is. Oh, yeah, I guess technically I am playing a game tonight. Thank you for the reminder, Moobot. Anyway, he will be missed. Yeah, we're playing Outer Wilds tonight. And Wednesday, I tried to make a declarative statement there and it didn't work. I tried to say I am streaming for the archive stream on Wednesday. The plan is that I will stream for the archives stream on Wednesday. I have everything pulled. I have the topics selected, and I plan to stream on Wednesday. If I'm really struggling with the things that I'm writing for Friday and I need the time, there's a chance I could cancel it. So I'm just going to throw that out there as it's possible that it would get canceled, but only if I absolutely need the time for writing. Yes, Elixir is joining me on stream next Wednesday. We're going to talk about frosted sandwiches. I haven't thought about it yet. I haven't pulled anything yet. I haven't reminded Elixir that I need a list of things to pull yet. By the way, Elixir, I need a list of things that would be good to pull for that. Yeah. Yeah, Elixir was out of town. And also, there was water leaking from the ceilings at work. Hi, Adventures of Tony, welcome! Thank you so much for the 31-month resubscription. It's great to see you. How are you doing? The plan is to talk about them, the frosted sandwiches on stream. Definitely professionals. So yeah, it was leaking. There was water coming from the ceiling in a place that there should not be water coming from. And so we've had work people in trying to figure out what they need to do in order to prevent that from happening again, because this also happened in the same spot back in December. And so they've torn out parts of the ceiling following this pipe along. So there's random stuff just dangling out of the ceiling outside my office door. Elixir's office was not accessible today because there was part of the ceiling taken out on a giant ladder sitting in the middle of her office. When I went in today, the first thing I got to do was clean bits of ceiling tile off of my desk so that I could start working. And then they were doing something in the basement, but I could hear it in my office. And so like half day I left and went home. Although I wasn't sure that I would get to avoid work persons fixing leaks at home either, because over the weekend, our garbage disposal decided to start leaking water out of the bottom of it. So I put in a maintenance request for that. They didn't come today. I put a bucket under it so that I could still use the sink. Because I had a full dishwasher and I was like, the dishwasher drains through the same like network of drains, and I was afraid if I ran it that water would come out. It hasn't, but to be safe, I put a 10-gallon bucket underneath the garbage disposal. So water leaking at work, water leaking at home. Thankfully, not raining from my bathroom ceiling this time. Just stopping by to say hi for your meeting. I hope your meeting goes well. You also had a leak. Your upstairs neighbor got a portable AC and it was basically just draining into the carpet. No! Your laptop is ruined? Portable AC has to be vented. Like, to set up an actual portable air conditioner, it's going to remove humidity and heat from the air, and it comes with tubing to vent out your window. It has to vent out the window, otherwise that just goes back into the room. So you have to have a window to vent it out of, or it doesn't work. And the condenser style ones will accumulate water, and you either have a basin that you have to remove and empty and put back, or there's a tube that you stick out the window and it drips water. You can't just leave it in the room because then things will get wet. Takes a lot of effort to create water damage. Oh gosh, yeah, that is what rental insurance is for. But you, despite the fact that you pay for it, you never want to use it. Extra moisture has to go somewhere. Yes, apparently it all went downstairs. That is awful. It's like people don't know how to work things. I mean, they come with instructions. The only reason I know about portable air conditioners is that despite having central air in this apartment, it doesn't really effectively reach this room or the master bedroom. And so I have researched them, trying to find one that would work in the space and not require me to have some sort of weird installation into the window, and discovered that that isn't really possible, and that where we live is too humid for a swamp cooler to work. There are actual portable compact air conditioner units that have started to show up that don't vent outside. They're not as effective, but supposedly they work. But they have the basin. They still collect water, and you have to empty them. I don't know. I've just been living... I have fans everywhere. Gravity at work? I know. Who reads the instructions anyway? I think that's why IKEA stopped putting instructions in text. They just make images. That, and they don't have to have their instructions translated into multiple languages because they just put them in pictograms that nobody can understand. It was a basin type. They just never emptied it. Oh dear, that's... Oh. That's sad. I'm so sorry. No. Indeed, we did learn. We did learn about concrete passing moisture. Days of rain indoors back in January. No. Okay. I'm going to, it's been a half an hour. I should bring the game up on screen and we can try and, I don't know, solve the exploding universe? Or, you know, we could die trying too. When it's not done correctly, it might as well be paper. I mean, ours, I presume, was done correctly. It just had a lot of moisture that it needed to release. And it decided that it wanted to release it all through every light fixture in our rare books storage area. Oh, thank you, Tony. Yeah, I don't wear the green ones very often because, honestly, because I forget about them. And on Wednesday, I have to wear the purple ones because the green ones and the yellow ones will do weird things with the green screen that I use on Wednesday. The game has been up since the start of stream, or at least the start of stream for me. Hi, Hannah. Yeah, absolutely. We've been playing this game the entire time. As you can tell by my 0 deaths in a game that is Groundhog's Day in space. Lots, yes. Went through a typhoon and didn't have leaks through the concrete, but the AC leak came through eventually. Well, and Funnily enough, our leak was also caused by an air conditioner. At least that was what they claimed was the cause. It was reported that our leak was caused by a dehumidifier that was in the basement. And it seems to have been vented strangely. Although, since it was installed many years ago, I wonder about that, since it had not caused this problem before. What is the exclamation point? Something here. An advanced warp core was approved for installation. Every memory recorded. The central chamber inside Ashtwin was physically sealed off by an immensely thick protective shell. The Nomai planned to construct technology capable of producing a 22-minute negative time interval on Ashtwin. But why? They determined that they need bazillions of newtons worth of energy. I don't know the actual number, but they needed... Wait. You couldn't see anything? Making things wet can be a condition of the air. This is true. Huh. That's strange. Because if it took that long for it to show up for you, I'm wondering if there's like some lag. I've only dropped like 14 frames. I know. So I know that they wanted to... So generally the negative time interval for their teleportation technology is a couple of seconds. You show up slightly before you left. They wanted to generate a 22-minute negative time interval and determined that it was possible it would just take a lot of energy. Which I take to mean that science compels us to explode the sun is referring to they decided to blow up the sun to generate enough energy to get the 22-minute negative time interval. And the fact that all the stars around us are also blowing up is a reflection of how much energy they needed to generate that negative 22 minutes. But that's just mechanics. What is so important that they blew up hundreds of star systems to go back in time by 22 minutes? That's what I don't know. You know, for science. There's more to explore at the High Energy Lab. Weird science, for sure. The Nomai discovered they could increase the negative time interval between arrival and departure by adding energy to the warp cores. The Nomai wanted to know if a 22-minute negative time interval was possible. They concluded it would require new technology to produce the necessary energy, as well as an advanced warp core to handle those energies. Ashtwin was proposed as a location for the project. I don't remember how we got into the High Energy Lab. They missed the end of a Streampunks game. I suppose that would be worth going back in time by 22 minutes. To stop themselves from going back in time. I don't remember how to get there. It's that. Oh gosh, it was so hard to get to. I thought we had done everything there. It was so hard to get to. Okay. I suppose we'll try again. And yeah, there's no new stream punks tonight. Uncertain whether there will be next week. We'll find out hopefully this week. If there's going to be new stream punks next week. At the moment, we don't know what their next thing is. Okay. Here goes something. Do you want the trailhead location or am I good? I'll find it. I know it's on Ash Twin somewhere. Or on whatever. On one of the twins there somewhere. And I will find the thing. I just remember it was hard to get to. That's all. Come on. Get back here. Get back here, Ember Twin. Don't die in the sun. Get me away from the sun. I'm very close to the sun. I died in the sun too many times last week. Right, okay, so that's the high energy laboratory. But I have to get there from something. Also, did I just really crash? Sort of. This is fine. This is fine. You can't tell us where we can and can't die. But we have exploded. For science. Everything's fine. Ooh, that could have been deadly. Right. That's that. But I can't go that way. So, I must go otherwise. Ah, run! Run! Whew. Oh, that would have been a crushing defeat. I don't remember. And this isn't going to work for me. I know it won't. Yeah, it's only active if I come through from the other side. I'm trying to remember. It doesn't mean I do remember. That. Follow that. That's how I got there. Oh, but there was also that. I forgetted about that. Yeah. Right. Crash Site Caves. Oh, Crash Site Caves. That's what I needed. Oops. Let me say oops again. Oh, dear. What do you call it when the game drops rocks on your lower body? A crushing defeat. I'm dead. I remember where I need to go, though. Also, B-Right UK, thank you so much for the 500 bits. This is one of the games that turns my realm into a hallway, which is good because I'm still doing processing from Eric's stream. I downloaded Crusader Kings on Friday and have played a bit of it and can definitely see how it could become hard to stop once you start. In sort of the same way that Sid Meier's Civilization becomes hard to stop once you start, because it's like easy to go, just one more turn. But I'm working toward this goal. Just one more turn. Yeah. Super easy to have that reaction. Which, not good when I need to be doing other things, but yeah, once you pop, you can't stop. I'm dying in the sun. Getting to these little planets was so much easier the first time I went there. Just one more turn later. Why is it lights out? Well, honestly, I was sort of there like last night. I was done. My brain was fried, and I just wanted to play a game for a bit before I went to bed. And it was like, okay, I'm gonna play for an hour. 2.5 hours later, I was like, oops, I was supposed to go to bed. But if anybody else is interested in taking a peek at the game and you have Game Pass, it is currently available on Game Pass. So if you have Game Pass, you can try it out without having to pay for it. Because you already subscribed to Game Pass. It's good because my realm can be vast when the streamers start a war. Oh, vast was really good. I don't want to go down onto Ashtwin. Alright, where is crashed ship? Which is where I need to be. Yes, here. Reactor damaged. Oopsie. I don't really care. I'm not getting back in the ship. Alright, I just have to get into the caves, which is this way. I am not good at navigating. If you watch me on Saturdays, you know I'm not good at navigating, but ouch! What the hell? Oh. Oh, I should have repaired that reactor. I did not know that that my ship's reactor would explode with such force that it really hurt me. Even here, after I was multiple layers deep in the Nomai ship. I'm gonna peel it apart and run it for my friends. But you'll only have episode 1. Oh, wow. Yeah, it exploded through the wall. It's a good show. I thought that, I don't know, I thought there was, I know some things were finally making their way to YouTube. I don't know if that ever will. Like, in a way that can be acknowledged. It might exist. Vast? Reactors are fine. It's the black holes that are the real problem. Yeah. I have access to recordings of it to the point where I could watch it if I wanted to, but I don't. It's through here, right? Yeah. Wow, trying to remember how to navigate when I last did this a week ago is, funnily enough, difficult. Right. Is this where I want to be? I have access to recordings. That's what I will say. Oh, one of these. I have to activate one of these. I don't remember which one. Shrine. High Energy Lab Trailhead. I know how to find them. And on my Discord, we could have that conversation, but not here. I told Jackson I'd pay him X for access to all the materials. Understood if Legendary's rights were currently not allowing. I thought I had heard that Jackson actually owned the rights to that one, but I don't know. I thought that was something that I had heard, but I don't know for certain. And now we wait, because as far as I could figure out last week, I could not find a way across here without puncturing my suit. So I have to wait for the sand to get above those cacti. And hopefully not get crushed. Oh dear. Thank you, Hannah. Mod Pan. Thank you, Shadows. This is, yeah. Like, I just want to get a job as, like, an archivist at Legendary so that I can make sure that those shows don't disappear forever and ever. Like, that somebody knows they existed. But yeah, there's no way that I'm actually going to end up getting a job as an archivist at Legendary, because I don't have the like experience working with AV stuff that they would be wanting. Oh dear, which direction? This way? Nope. One of these ways. Oh crud. Ah, cacti. Yes. Honestly, I would love to be the Streampunks archivist, but I would need some access to stuff in order to make that happen. They wouldn't even really have to pay me. Cacti, please. Right, I have to get up there. Do 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 do. Ha ha! I accomplished it. I don't know what else I'm supposed to locate here, but I made it to the place. Many scrolls. The cacti can be such bricks. You're not wrong. I never came and stepped out here last time, so I Thought it was worth a try. Didn't think it would do anything, but I thought it was worth a try. Okay. We'll start with this one. I know that we read most of these. Look at all the things, TM. The Southern Observatory is asking if creating a 22-minute interval is possible. That is, to have something arrive 22 minutes before it is actually sent through the warp. We've learned the negative interval of time between departure and arrival can be increased by adding more energy to the warp core. Problematically, the energy required to extend the interval increases at an exponential rate. Hypothesis. Creating a 22-minute long interval is possible, but we are currently unable to generate the necessary energy. Rami and I believe it would be necessary to invent a new method of producing energy, a thrilling but enormous undertaking. We would also require advanced warp technology to handle such energy. We would also likely need an enormous space to fit these proposed new energy and warp technologies together. The only location large enough would be Ash Twin. Which makes me wonder, is Ash Twin, like, bigger on the inside? Because it doesn't seem that big. The energy is currently available, you say? You're a gas pie. My pun was unintended, Rami. So I believe it's you who is Aeriform. I can make 22 minutes, but it takes me nearly half an hour. No. Did I like miss one of these scrolls last time? Maybe I just never read this one. The Ash Twin project will be one of our biggest undertakings, metaphorically and physically. To build it, we need a way to travel quickly between Ash Twin and each location that holds crucial project materials.
What if we used warp towers, like the one we have on the Whitehole Station?
I definitely read this one.
Always intend the pun. To connect Ash Twin directly to each critical location.
Poke, Root, and I can begin work on this immediately in the Black Hole Forge. This will keep us busy. Of note, each tower on Ash Twin will warp to a different planet. My gratitude to those who noted my imprecise language. Yes, the sun is not a planet. I believe this has been sufficiently clarified. Kindly stop reminding me.
We can design each tower to visually reflect its warp destination. The giant steep tower, for instance, could resemble a cyclone, and we could model the timber hearth tower after a geyser mountain.
Ah, Geyser Mountain, yes? Cyclone. Dark Bramble. Because ice. That's the twins. Which would mean this is the other one. The name of which has decided not to be in my head. Likely a scroll, a scrawl, or some visual thing, no idea which. I've effectively proved that the sun is not a planet today. Thank you so much. Ooh, I bet it... Wait, no, I did that, didn't I? I definitely did. Records show Nomai arriving at the warp receiver on Brittle Hollow very slightly before departing from the Whitehole Station. Brittle Hollow, that's the one. Rami and I are devising an experiment to test if this is a real phenomenon or simple machine error. We were supposed to read these first. In theory, what we want to try to reproduce is a negative amount of time elapsing between something entering the black hole and exiting the white hole at its destination. Initial things first. Our experiment setup will first pair a small black hole core with a small white hole core to mimic the setup on the Whitehole Station. Hypothesis. It is possible for an object to exit a white hole before entering the corresponding black hole. Yeah, we had
already determined this.
This was the other scroll. I'm sure I read all 4 of these. A massive incandescent gas, yes. An update. Our experiment here produced the anomaly in arrival and departure times, but Pi is unconvinced it's more than an equipment error. I hope to strengthen the effect to render it visible to the unaided eyes. To that end, we've decided to try adding more energy. I imagine the Sunless City's energy supply should prove sufficient. Of note, Raimi, Yara requests that we let him know before we reroute energy to the experiment. I'd hate to leave him in the dark. All available energy has been rerouted from the city to our experiment. Raimi and I are about to run a new test. Hypothesis confirmed! Hypothesis confirmed! I saw it! Pi saw it! Hypothesis confirmed! This is beyond extraordinary. This changes everything. What a beautiful day for the intersection of abstract theory and practical application. There is something else here that is important. Well, that just updated my log. Pi saw it. See, I did this. I know I did. And I did this. I mean, it doesn't help to launch the scout there. And black hole. Black hole. White hole. White hole. Did you know you can hold black and white holes in your hand? See? It exits before it enters. But not by 22 minutes. And see, this one goes up. I don't think I can make it go down. Isn't that where I came from initially? You think I'm done with the there's more to explore here, but there's definitely something else here? I'm okay to look around. I mean, there was the, oh, where'd it go? Maybe that wasn't here. I didn't see any other sockets for black and white holes. What happens if I make this go the other way? Oh, it powers out there. Stay curious. Feels like I should be able, like, that's the symbol for, like, the teleporter pads. But it's on the wall. The Waluigi. $50%? No! I don't want you to take my fuel. Big murals on the wall. We don't actually encounter very much glass in this game. This was the door that we couldn't open from the outside, but it opens just fine from the inside. Oh, hello, sun. Here comes the sun, little darling. Here comes the sun. Doodle deedle doodle doodle deedle doodle. No! I'm so scared of cacti. In the game, not like in real life. It's not like they're spiders. Nope, nothing up there that I can reach or see. I don't think there's any reason to actually go up there. Well, there's this, but I don't have a tablet for it. Unless it's in there? Nope. No tablet in here. Here comes the sun, and I say, ah, it's burning my eyes. Appropriate. Yeah, the door isn't closed anymore because I opened it. It's not like I can really go anywhere else because my ship exploded. And I can't swap out. And I can't, it's not possible to put 2 black holes in. I tried. Already holding warp core. Whoa, wait, what is... Hello? What? I guess my time in this is over. It seemed like so that was different. Those didn't have black and white holes in them, but they were still warp cores, and so I thought maybe they would enable me to do something, but apparently I'm really out of time because the sand has decided to begin filling the space. I'm going to stay in the oxygen as long as I can. I don't really have any fuel left either. And the sun's about to explode, so. Is the sand still coming? Yep. It's just really inexorable. Yeah, I'm looking around. I just don't see what I might have missed. Oh, that's the end of my fuel. Or about. Is there a card? I wonder. And what? Stay away from the cacti. doesn't look like there's one. Like, I don't see one lying around out here. I didn't see one inside. Usually they're really nearby. I'm a card. I think I have been called that before, so acceptable. It's like a... Yeah, but it's just the, like, send your consciousness so you can see what's there communicator thing. It's not like a actual, like, lock and key type situation. Whew, he's gotten really large. It's a swole sun. I think this is the angry sun from the Zelda game. That Xander was playing that had the angry sun. I don't remember the names of these things. Oh, there's the music. That was a moon. Okay, so it's the angry sun that goes with the angry moon. I'm a high quality card. Most likely glossy print. Ah, am I embossed? Embossing costs extra. Is that why bosses get paid more? Oh, it's so big. You know, maybe size does matter. In this case, that's a lot of matter. It's also quite sizable. I think the sand stopped. It's going up and down, if you want to be, and you're decorated with gold leaf. 'Cause, yeah, it goes up and then back down. That's interesting. The sun go boom. Well, the blood moon. No. The blood moon makes all the enemies come back. I don't like the blood moon. Wake up. Oh, I didn't see the redemption. I will. I shall. I will do so. I know everything comes back, but everybody's living the same day over and over and over. Blood for the blood god. Thank you for redeeming. I'm sorry I didn't see it. Oh, I've never played Terraria, but I have seen it played. So at least I get that. Hi, Neogets. I don't like the Blood Moon because not knowing how it actually works, I spent 2 in-game weeks fast-forwarding with a campfire trying to open that one shrine. Oh, no. I think I actually got my Wii because I wanted to play Zelda. And then I played Zelda for a bit. And then I was done playing Zelda. In Breath of the Wild, I got over to this, like, raised sort of maze-like city space that was sort of like off the edge of the map. And so it was like this big, tall, high tower with a maze on top. And you had to fight your way through the maze, and I finally figured my way through it, and you go down into this hole. And once you get down in there, you fall really far. And immediately you're set upon by tons of the ancient guardians. And it took me multiple tries to beat them. And there really wasn't that great of a treasure there that I remember. Yeah, I got into one of the labyrinths. I fought my way all the way through and got to a treasure. And there really wasn't anything worth getting. And that's when I quit playing. The Nomai successfully reproduced the temporal anomaly first observed at the Whitehall Station. Apparently, that is the text I had not discovered there. Still don't know how to get into Ash Twin Project. You either needed an ancient shield or learned to deflect their beams. Yeah. I mean, I got it. I got in. It just wasn't worth it. It's Ash Twin Project, Anglerfish Fossil. I should probably try and do this one. I just don't remember how to get there. The vessel, I still haven't figured that out. Subsurface energy readings. This is on the Wanderer. Southern Observatory. Larger, more sophisticated eye signal locator on Brittle Hollow's South Pole. There are two paths beneath that lead to the observatory. One starts at the gravity cannon, the other starts at the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. You can't get there from the surface. Possibly a path to it beneath the crust. I found the path. The door on the surface is broken. A model of Giant's Deep. Why are they still question marks? I've been there. I guess, like, it doesn't say there's more to discover there, but they don't have pictures, so I assume I didn't do something there that I was meant to do. But there's this anglerfish fossil that I've set out to try and do multiple times. Let's see. I found a cave with an anglerfish fossil inside, but the opening is only big enough for my scout. The Nomai learned how to evade anglerfish, theoretically at least, by studying an anglerfish fossil they found on Ember Twin. Nomai children used to play a game in Fossil Fish Cave. There is a way to enter Fossil Fish Cave from Stepping Stone Cave. The entrance from Stepping Stone Cave is hard to see unless the anglerfish is fed a light first. I don't know where Stepping Stone Cave is. That's the problem. I've gone, I've tried, I don't know where this frickin' Stepping Stone Cave is. Well, I need to get to the Sunless City for that to work, right? Wait, why does this connect to the anglerfish fossil? I found a switch in the Meltwater District that raises and lowers the Black Hole Forge. Travel to the solar system in pursuit of a symbol. Why does that... Oh, something with learning how to evade... Got it. Should I try and do that?
I'm not certain what I'm supposed to do.
Also, there was the clue after I installed the DLC that pointed towards the deep space radio thing. So that's a thing we could also try and do. I was just busy before? When I went to the cave? Or, I don't know. I get distracted really easy. But I have so much fun with this game. I'm gonna run into Ember Twin. Let's not. Or Ash Twin, whatever. I would love to run into Ash Twin if it would get me all the way inside the frickin' thing. I have to find the crash site. Yes. Descend. Descend. Ha. I did not damage the reactor core this time. Excellent work, me. What's in there? Oh, it's just that. Why I missed Stepping Stone? No, I just don't know what Stepping Stone Cave is. Like, I go in and there's like 4 little sections, but I don't really understand like those glass knobs, and they indicate the 4 different sections of the city, and I don't know what they do. Do they like light up that section of the city, or I'm just uncertain because it didn't seem like they did, but it sort of seemed like it did when I did it for the section of the city that I was just in. So I don't know. It's all trial and error. I'm sure I'll figure it out eventually. Up and down. Strangely, this was one of the first places I discovered, and it turned out to be one of the last places that I feel like I've actually done, like, the exploration that you're intended to do. Whoop! Ah, no. Come on. I only clicked the high energy. That was what I did last time, yeah. Oh, but I need to scout launcher into the anglerfish cave if I'm trying to get there. Okay. So, I need Stepping Stone Cave, Eye Shrine, Stepping Stone. So it lights up the district that I want, which would be that district then. Yes? We're meeting in the Fossilfish Cave to play the game. If you're too big to climb through the anglerfish overlook hole, you'll have to go the long way, but it isn't far. Go to Stepping Stone Cave, and then up and into the Fossilfish Cave. I tried to get to the fossilfish through Stepping Stone Cave, but I couldn't find the entrance. Where is it? Taggart can't fit through the anglerfish overlook hole anymore because he grew bigger. He's taller than Levy now. Who cares? Ilex is still tallest. I remember to feed the fossilfish first. Remember to feed the fossilfish first. If you go to the anglerfish overlook and throw a light into his mouth, he'll show you the way. I'm not too big to climb into the anglerfish. I mean, the anglerfish will eat my ship. It's kind of freaky. Freaky deaky. I don't know where Stepping Stone Cave is, but we will attempt to locate it. Alright. I presume... Stepping Stone Cave? Ah. Why it has been... This is like that 4th or 5th time I've come here trying to find this. Officially finished wedding gifts. Oh, which is good because the first wedding is this Friday. Congratulations on being done for a thing that's due Friday. I am not. No, but seriously, congrats. 3 minutes? Oxygen. Oxygen. I didn't know I was playing Subnautica. Oxygen. No. Stepping stones. Oh. Is up there? How do I get up there? I presume from that stone? No, golly gosh. Supposedly it's supposed to be visible with a light. Well, you're not marrying anyone. But a friend from church is getting married. Are they, though? No, sorry. I shouldn't. Reading the words getting married made me think of the song Not Getting Married Today from Company. But I'm going to wish them luck. It's not here. This isn't where I needed to be, right? Is it? Ooh, what's down there? Are we playing Fossil Fish game tonight? I fed the fossil fish a new lantern. If you go to Stepping Stone Cave, the entrance to the fossil fish cave is easy to see now. Gratitude, Solanum. It's good you're small enough to climb in through the hole at Anglerfish Overlook. I'm still small enough? You won't be for long. Mom and Dad are tall, so you and I will be tall too. I think I may have gotten turned around. Oh gosh, I'm back in here. I don't want to be in here. I actually wanted to be in that cave, didn't I? The question is, it says that the light makes it easy to see where you're supposed to go, but I don't see a lit up cave. And I'm about to run out of air. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. Where do? What have I missed? Oh, I've missed something. There's something I did not understand. Every now and then I fall apart. I turn around. But light. No, but that's where I just was. No, I was just there. I died, but I'm so confused. I should turn off my light when I get in there. But I know more about where I'm going now. I've at least found Stepping Stone Cave. I wonder if it'll be a card on my computer now. Hello, logbook. I don't see one for Stepping Stone Cave. It's probably just part of Sunless City. And once again. And once again. Why am I working so hard? These are the people who cast Linda Blair in a musical. Jesus Christ, I suck, I suck, I suck, I suck. When finally you come home to... Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Sorry. I don't know if any of you will have even heard of the musical that that's from. But my brain decided it was time to sing it. No, I broke my thrusters. I sort of stopped being able to thrust. Ding. Yeah, sorry. The song that I ended up going into there was it was from The Last 5 Years, which is a somewhat unique musical. There's actually a movie version of it out now too. That's not bad. It follows a relationship, but you follow the relationship so at the beginning of the show, you're following the relationship, and she's at the end of their relationship and he's at the beginning of their relationship. I think. Or is it the other way around? No, yeah, that's right. And then as you progress through, like, one of them goes in reverse time and the other one goes forward in time. And so you get the whole story. It's just... The last 5 years was a hellscape. Yeah, you're not wrong. Sounds like the Dr. and River song. Kind of, but no. It's just the way they tell it. And the songs weave together. And so you get, like, happy song, sad song, and happy song, sad song. And over time, it reverses who's happy and who's sad. And there's only, like, one song where, like, partway through, they're both in the same... they sync up for a little bit. It's neat. It's a good show. Hi, Parker Problem Solver. The end of my world on repeat is going. I don't know too much more about, like, there are no more things that are marked on the rumor board as there's more to discover here. There are a couple of cards that don't have an image and just have a question mark. So I'm trying to go and look at those. I downloaded and installed the DLC. And so if we encounter how to do that at some point, then maybe I will start it, but we'll see. Speaking of music and movies, I watched the 1933 version of Little Women today. Music in it is identical to the music in the 1949 version? That's cool. I have been enjoying this game a lot, and so, oh gosh, I forgot all about this ding dang little anglerfish. Well, it's fine. This is fine. It's totally fine. I just need to, no. This isn't a waste of my time at all. There's not like a sun gonna explode or anything if I spend too much time dawdling. Up. No. Well, I can go outside and I'm partway there. I just I went the wrong, I forgot a step. Ooh, ouch. No. Ah, crud. I'm dead. Oh, I didn't die. The Kickstarter for them. I saw that. I haven't taken a close look at it, but I mean, Myst that's not just a video game sounds pretty cool. It'll be over in less than a day. Okay, I will have to take a look. Jeez, I'm basically out of fuel. And I came over here because I needed oxygen. This one, you know, I may have mucked up my attempt this time. It might not make it. Well, I will definitely go and look because I heard about it and it sounds like a grand idea. I just haven't had a chance to go and like really look at it. Okay, so I fed the anglerfish this time. Like I got the beacon inside its mouth. Does that mean it will actually indicate to me where I need to go? 'Cause I couldn't find the cave last time. An expansion of the source book. Okay. All right. Here's the cavern. Oh, no. Yes. Yes. No. No. Okay. So up there. I see it. How the heck did kids get up there? No, seriously, how did kids get up there? Oh, wow. I made it! I finally got there! I'd indicate where to go if you put bacon in my mouth. This expansion is mostly going to contain lore-related details where the source book is almost entirely mechanics. The lore stuff would be good. I mean, I'm sure the kids have the upper body strength of children in a video game. So, yeah, they probably climbed. Whoever was it when we ended last time is the anglerfish. Whoever was it. Okay, got it. Rule change. The anglerfish now has to wear a blindfold. Do not peek. Oh, jeez. You're just changing the rules. Why are we changing it? It's too hard if you can't see anything. Up high says real anglerfish are blind, so you have to wear a blindfold. The rule stands. Rule update. It's okay if younger kids don't wear the blindfold when they're it. The rest of us will still wear it for scientific accuracy and to make the game more even. There were probably more stairs. True. There probably were. The rest of us, the little fish, line up against one wall. When the anglerfish says go, the little fish sneak across to the other side. If the anglerfish catches you, you're eaten. Last little fish to be caught is the new anglerfish. The old anglerfish gives the new anglerfish the blindfold and becomes a little fish. Alright, so basically playing hide and seek. But the anglerfish are blind, apparently. What is that? That's new. I don't know if I have enough fuel to get up there. But I'm gonna try. Ha! No, go in. Or is that a down? No, it's going up. Hello. What is this? Anglerfish study. Visually, the specimen appears to be of the same species as the anglerfish in Dark Bramble. We don't believe it originated from this planet. This anglerfish's digestive tract suggests death by starvation. An update. Mallory, while I was here making sketches of the anglerfish, I observed the children I saw earlier playing here again. They've added a rule to their game that incorporates our research. It's wonderful. I'm entirely delighted. It's never too early to appreciate biology. The long growth protruding from its head is bioluminescent. Perhaps it used this growth to attract prey. A lure? Nice. Alright, so there's a elevator to go up, but there's also a door. Ooh, the door goes outside. Oh. How did I never find this door before? Also, why are we writing down everything that we say? Why can't we just say it? Because? Then people who come after us can't read it. Wait, why can't I go up in that elevator? What? Oh, I guess this is the top of the elevator. It doesn't go up through the hole, so okay. That's how the kids find it. Okay. How did I mean, I guess I wasn't looking. I've been through here. My ship is literally right there. And I never saw this door. And it's not like it was broken, because there's no pieces.
How did I miss that door?
Well, let's see. There's still time, right? Where are my broken bits? Let's repair the thruster so that I can launch. Was there something else broken? I feel like there was. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. I don't know if we can open the door from that side. Did I miss it because it was ajar? Possibly. Let's see what updates we have. Anglerfish fossil. Yeah, once you have everything you need from the place, it fills in the picture. No, my children used to play a game here. One player was the anglerfish and wore a blindfold. The rest of the children, the little fish, lined up against one wall. When the anglerfish said go, the little fish had to sneak across to the other side. The blindfold rule was added because real anglerfish are blind. The adult Nomai were delighted to see the children incorporate their research into the game's rules. So, As long as I don't make lots of noise, they shouldn't come after me. Which might mean we could potentially reach the vessel. Oh. The vessel crashed somewhere in Dark Bramble. That seems difficult, but that might be the next thing to try. Or I could try and go here. Strange energy readings coming from somewhere beneath the surface. Fissure in the ice on the interloper's sunward side. I could try. There's also Southern Observatory on Brittle Hollow. It's too late to do that. We're too late in this cycle to be able to reach the Southern Observatory. The path will have broken off. Starboard hull damage. Where? Starboard, larboard. Aha!
Job's done.
Okay. Yeah, now I can take off. And hopefully not run into the sun. But also, the interloper. Uh-oh. This is the problem with the autopilot. It wants me dead. Nope. Nope. No. 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 Ah! Ah! Okay, let's try that for a third time, autopilot. Otto, come on! It's away from the sun. Autopilot doesn't care. Get away from the sun, yeah. Autopilot doesn't care about the presence of planetary bodies or stars. It plots a direct course to where I told it to go and engages. If that happens to take me through something, that's my problem. Crash. No, 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 no. Get back over there. You're supposed to land on the darn thing. Down, 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 down. Oh boy. Speaking of engaging direct courses, we're on course for end of stream in 15 minutes. Autopilot is aware of the time loop and is tired of following the rules. Yeah, it's hard to stay on something with so little mass. That is true. We'll repair the ship if we end up having to come back to it. We slide here. We all slide down here. It's also hard to not accidentally fly off of this thing using just the jetpack that I use to navigate around when I'm on foot. So, yeah. Ouch. Right. There is a way inside. If I remember correctly. The question is, where was it? This one does not remember. Maybe it's too early in the cycle? Because it's still covered in ice. Hello, Signal Scope. Yeah, I don't think that's what I'm supposed to listen for. Unknown. 15,000 meters. That's not here on this. Escape pod 2. Oh, that's the escape pod frequencies. Cave shard. Quantum moon. Island shard. Unknown. Unknown? 16 what? 1,600 or 16,000? Oh. I mean, yes. $16-bit Eric. Yes. Every day, whenever, sure. Yes, that's the right answer. I don't remember. I know we did this. We did stuff here before, but it was many, many it was many cycles ago. I don't remember how it works. I know we got inside that ship, but did we get inside the ship by recalling it? Or was it just really close to the sun explosion time, or in a different part of the orbit where it was warmer and ice had melted away? Or this one does not remember. You know, there is a North Pole. I've been to the South Pole. Can I reach the North? Well, I have reached the North Pole. There doesn't seem to be anything here. Nope, 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 nope. Don't take off. I do want to be here. No, 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 no. Get back here. This has happened to me before, too. I reached escape velocity. I didn't want to. Okay, now I'm moving toward it. And I'm using maneuvering thrusters only. Because I really don't want to speed up. That's what I do accidentally to, you know, smash into the dang thing and kill myself. Which has happened many, many times. 23 meters per second. Kind of. All right, slow down, slow down. Slowly. Land on it. Yes, okay. All right, where's my ship? Also, it's getting hot. Did the comet just enter the sun? The sun didn't explode. I think the comet entered the sun. I wonder, is the comet part of how they blew up the sun? It's getting hot in here, so take off all your clothes. Yes? That's how the lyrics go, right? I don't remember how to do any interloper-related things. View entries. Frozen Nomai shuttle. I found a Nomai shuttle almost completely encased in ice. The Nomai landed on the interloper not long after its arrival in the solar system. The shuttle's equipment heard strange energy readings coming from somewhere beneath the surface. There were 3 Nomai aboard the shuttle. One of them stayed behind to keep the shuttle warm, while the other 2 explored the interloper. Clary, the Nomai who stayed behind, lost contact with the other 2 after they descended below the interloper's surface. Hello, HR? The captain told me to take my clothes off. Located a fissure in the ice on the interloper's sunward side. I was headed to the right place. No need to take them off. The sun will take care of that. Well, I guess you're not wrong. The sunward side. So I was going the right way. We'll try once more to reach the lope of inters. All right. Autopilot. You're going to try and take me right through the sun, aren't you? Let's fix that. I would very much rather not enter the sun trying to reach the interloper. Thank you. The sun will or the sun will? Well, I suppose they both could. Come on, Otto. Accelerate toward destination. One is more fun. Although I'm sure you could have fun in the sun with both of them. I'm not gonna say I was wrong. I think my statement is accurate. Oh my gosh. I may have hit quite hard. Oops. It's fine. No worries whatsoever. Bye, ship. Wrong direction. I want to go this way. Fissure on the sunward side. All right, we're fishing for fissures. One is fun. 2 is more. Shoe? What? 1 is fun, why not 2? And if you like 2, might as well have more. And if you like more, why not a few? Why not a slew more? More. If you got little, why not a lot? Add a bit and it'll get to be a noodle. Every jot and tittle adds to the pot. Soon you got the kid as well as the caboodle. More. Hello. All right, we're getting... Where is this fissure? I see the sun sees me. Where is fissure? On the sunward side. I'm on the sunward... Fissure! Fissure? Ah, oh, dang it. It froze up again. I guess I just have to wait? Wait. 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 So it's not at the pole, it's on the side. And it definitely opened, but only when we're near the sun. And right now we're heading away from the sun. Will it open again? And will I run out of oxygen before then? Inquiring minds want to know. Also, yeah, maybe... always look on the sunny side of Fissure. Always look on the sunny side of Comet. I could try and go back to the ship to stock up on air. I think we're still moving away from the sun, so I think I'm going to try that. Now that I have an idea of where I need to be. One is fun, why not two? And if you like two, might as well have four. If you like four, why not a few? Why not a slew more? More. Is my ship even still on the planet? My ship is not on the comet anymore. We got close enough to the sun that it pulled my ship away. So no point in trying to go back to my ship to stock up on air. Let's just get back to where we need to be in case we approach the sun again. Are we going closer to the sun or further away? I can't tell if it's getting bigger or smaller. That's a snowflake. It's pretty. It melted. Yes. 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Oxygen. Oh, hello, white hole. You startled me there. What happened to my fissure? I can't. You can only access the map when you're in space, and I'm on a planetary body as far as the game is concerned. So I can't bring up the map to look at the orbits. If I had the fuel, I could use my suit jets to launch myself away from the comet. I think we're getting further away. We might be heading back towards it now. I know we will get back towards it eventually because we know from the last round that the comet eventually impacts the sun. I wish we always had the map. That would be really helpful for me. But yeah, only when we're in space. And possibly only when we're in the ship. And since my ship is like 14 kilometers somewhere out in space at the moment, this one might be a bust. But now I know sort of where to find the fisher. And we will attempt to enter the interloper next week, first thing. Because I'm guessing we're going to run out of air. But hey, riding a comet is fun. I mean, it is. Also, like, we don't have a Streampunks game to get to, so I could potentially try one more time tonight to enter the comet. Because I think we're going to run out of air before it melts. I think you get one try per time loop. Well, no, we would have gotten more if our ship had not been gravitationally pulled off of the comet by our near pass with the sun. Yeah. We're out of air. Ride the comet all the way to a fiery oblivion. Yeah. Yeah. I think I will give it one last shot to get inside the comet. If we fail, then I will end and we'll do it next week. But I will try once more tonight. Fast forward slightly at the start of the next run. What does that mean, fast forward? Is that even a thing? I am unaware of fast forwarding in this game. Hello, map. Hello, interloper. Alright, where be you, interloper? You are presently on the opposite side of the sun. Yes, chasing comets. Okay. Talk to the campfire? Do you mean talk to the person at the campfire? Or literally talk to the campfire? I've spoken to the person at the campfire before, and if there was a way to fast forward by doing so, I never noticed. That'll be something I will need to explore. Retros! Yeah! Okay. Land gently. Soft kitty. Warm kitty. Little ball of fur. All right, sunward side. Happy kitty. I forgot it. Whatever. It's been a long time since I watched that show. It's funny. I just keep sliding around. I run into the walls and I just keep Keep sliding. I'm not moving at all. It's moving me automatically. Should be the fire itself. I will have to give that a try. Yeah. I did not know that that was a thing. But, I mean, I haven't missed it. But occasionally, yeah, it might be nice to be able to fast forward a little bit and skip some of the steps. Have you thought of not sliding around? But sliding is fun. Aha! We're nearing the sun. Hello, Fisher. I am your king. I made it inside. I don't know what I'm looking for, but I'm inside the interloper. I hope I don't slam into something. Ooh, it's gotten really warm. I see ghost matter. Does anybody else see ghost matter? Because I see ghost matter. Definitely don't want to go that way. Sliding is how you ended up inside the sun. Well, heck. There's a lot of those crystals that seem to be related in some way to ghost matter. I'm receiving much stronger energy readings now that we're beneath the crust. Whatever it is must lie somewhere below, closer to the comet's center, and I'm starting to think it's more dangerous than realized. Clary, can you hear us? Yes, but your voices are faint. I fear we will lose communication entirely if you continue any deeper.
Keep the shuttle warm for us, Clary. We'll return the moment we identify the source of the energy readings.
I understand, but be cautious, both of you.
Oh dear.
So there's a lot of that path that I could go down before ghost matter happens. Trees! Thank you. That one goes down and eventually hits ghost matter as well. We just had to wait until it got wet before we could slide on in. Hey, hey, hey. This path seems mostly okay. I did see a hint of ghost matter, but that might be our way down. That one goes ghosty. Yeah, I think... Now I'm doing it deliberately? I mean, yeah. Oh dear. Don't fall in that hole. That hole is the bad hole. Okay. So, what does this get me? That's a ghost matter hole. What? But there's ghost matter. I don't want to go down there. Can I fall through the ghost matter? Will I go through it fast enough to not die? It's pretty quick. Right? Well, learn by doing. I died, though. Well, yeah, only one way to find out. I got through it, but I died. Oh, Elixir, thank you for hanging out an extra few minutes. Definitely go and do your unpacking. I will be ending it there. I'm just gonna doze off. Okay, so that is... I see. But what does that do? That just advances the positionality of the universe? Because it doesn't... I still have to do all the travel to get somewhere. But I can advance time. I wish I had known that when I needed to, like, wait for sand to lower below an entrance or rise above some cacti or something like that. Anyway, we are gonna end it there for tonight. We will go back inside the comet next week and maybe not die from ghost matter next time. Maybe. Even accelerating through the ghost matter did not... Yeah. It didn't get me through faster. So,
Whatever.
ooh, Tony, it'd be great if you are able to make it. It's great for waiting out the sand. Yeah. I had never tried that option and forgot it existed. Okay. Let me go ahead and wind things down here. We will, of course, want to say thank you to my mods. It was lovely seeing you all tonight. And of course, thank you everybody who joined, everybody who's been hanging out, chatting in the chat or lurking. It's wonderful to have you here. Adventures of Tony, thank you so much for the resubscription. And Be Right UK, thank you for the bits. Let's see. I'm not certain who is on tonight, so let me see where we might be headed. I see some TTRPGs happening. I see American Truck Simulator being played, Monster Hunter Rise, Persona 4, some just chatting. I think tonight we are going to pop on over to Neon Lights Role Playing. And just say hi. It's yet another place. They have a few viewers, but not a whole ton. So let's go and say hello and be really nice. So if you care to drop in the raid call when we get over there, it is right there for you. I'm gonna set up this raid here. Thank you once again, everybody, so much for joining me tonight. I hope that I will see you again soon. I do plan to stream on Wednesday for the Archives game unless I'm really feeling a time crunch for the writing that I have to finish by Friday, but I will announce if anything changes. There is no stream on Saturday because I have a family obligation, so the next gaming stream will be Sunday when I will be playing Control. Unlike yesterday when I basically slept and was unable to stream. So I should be back sometime soon-ish, and hopefully I'll see you relatively soonish. Until I do, please get out there and do some shenanigans.